Okay, so the first video, I like how it started with like the Numa guy, because I think pretty much everyone on the planet who has access to a computer has probably seen that video. And it kind of goes to show that for something to be good, like a video, you don't need a humongous company behind it, and for people to enjoy it, you kind of just need it to be really funny and ridiculous, because that video is hilarious. And I just think it's funny because there's so many different companies out there who are trying to, you know, have a popular TV series or something like that, and they've been bested already by this random dude sitting in his bedroom in the suburbs of New Jersey singing about some weird video song thingy. I just think it's really funny because he probably didn't put almost any money into it other than whatever it cost him to buy a webcam. And I think that really goes to show, like, that people kind of don't, I don't know, I feel like if that were like an advertisement or something like that, people wouldn't be nearly as receptive of it, just because they know that there's like a reason for it. It's not just some random dude doing something because he just enjoys it, you know, because like the guy said in the video, like, he was just doing it and he didn't care what anyone else thought, which is awesome. But if it were an advertisement or like a company made it, then it would be something totally different. Yeah. Also, about like this whole like culture thing now, like where people can just upload videos whenever they want, you know, about anything. I think that's just the trend of, like, I think that's just how our culture is, like, I don't know. I think that's just the way our culture is going, like user-generated media. Like, there's a lot of websites now that offer games to play that just regular people have made, you know, not necessarily companies that have made them, you know, people who aren't even, like, really looking for that, even trying to make money off of them. I mean, recently, they have been, like, advertisements and stuff that you can put on your games, but for the most part, they're just making them so that people can play them, which is awesome, you know, and it seems like user-generated content is just the way that our culture is, like, starting to go. Yeah, I think I've seen this TED video before, and I think it's awesome because it talks about, like, you know, like the title says, laws that show creativity, and I think it's really cool that, you know, people are actually out creating things, you know, because for the most part, creativity is stifled, you know, all through you know, damn it. Sorry, someone just messaged me on Skype, and now I'm thrown off. All throughout, like, you know, middle school, elementary school, creativity really isn't taught, you know. I mean, you can't really teach creativity, I don't think, but it's not fostered, you know. There's no room for it to grow, because you're just, you know, you're learning, like, arithmetic and, you know, English grammar and blah blah blah. You know, the only place you can really go to create anything is art class. Yeah, and if you're not good at art, then you're probably not gonna like it. Such as in my case. But yeah, I think it's great that people can now just create things, you know, and that user-generated content is becoming so huge. Because, you know, things like YouTube where you can make videos, you know, things like Newgrounds or, you know, flashgames.com, you know, you can make your own, you can, like, make games. I don't know, I think it's good for our culture that we actually have this creativity, but soon, I think it's gonna backfire, just like everything else that becomes popular, because companies are gonna start capitalizing on it, and they kind of are already. And that's not, you know, and that's just the way that advertising and companies, that's just how they work. They kill something and make as much money off of it in the meantime as they can. You know, we even have advertisements now at the beginning of YouTube videos. That's probably the most annoying thing. Luckily, you can just hit F5 and the advertisement goes away. But I wonder if I'm talking loud enough. I hope so. Yeah, so I think that as far as like the evolution of communication and writing goes, writing kind of needs to catch up on this whole, you know, user-generated content kind of thing. Like, I mean, I know we have blogs and stuff like that, but man, blogs, there are so few blogs are read. I guess so few YouTube videos might be seen as well. You know, there's tons of YouTube videos where only maybe 100 people have viewed it, if not less. But I really think as far as like, because with writing, you know, you have copyright issues and all this other stuff. You know, even in YouTube videos, like you can use music, or you know, if it's an image of something that people don't want necessarily to be there. Yeah, so I think we really have to, you know, look at the way we treat, like, you know, our copyright system, because for the most part it just doesn't really seem to be working in our society anymore. I don't understand how we can have like a global community where everyone builds off of each other if, you know, we're so worried about keeping our individual, you know, thing as ours, you know. I think people should be able to build off of things however they want. Yeah, so that's pretty much it.